something different to it, and the sort of rhythm seems to accentuate the downbeats. Well, I'll explain what I mean. Bum, 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 that type of thing. What I'm doing as well, if it isn't a bar chord which I'm damping here, I'm using the palm of my right hand, you know, to dampen the strings in that sort of strumming pattern. Okay, but that's basically the strumming pattern is something that's very particular to guitarists. You guys, I'm sure, will feel it out in your own way. I'll just pass on the chords now. Starting off with an E, and for the uninitiated, it's string 3 on 1 and strings 4 and 5 on 2. And again, just that little staccato thing. That's the second chord I'm going for here. I'm doing it strings 2, 3 and 4 and string 6 held down on fret 4. And all I'm doing is taking these 3 and sliding down to finish up with an A on with all those now on fret 2, strings 2, 3 and 4. Alright. So it's, what are we doing? And again back to that percussive rhythm. This is just like a little transitional chord I'm doing here, part of an A, which is string 3 on 6, string 4 on 7. And then you come to this bit of the intro, which is it's like a cadence which has 7 parts in it. What I mean, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the main part of it. Then bum 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 bum, like a, you know, sort of a chant or something like that. So what I'm doing chord wise is we're doing, rather than getting too intricate and putting your fingers all over the place here, the best idea, because you've only got like half a beat to find your chord here, is to use these bar chords, which I'm doing here. So for this one, for example, you just form bar, top 4 strings on fret 9 with this finger. You've got string 5 on fret 8 with this finger, and string 6 on fret 9 with that one. So, and if you're new to these sort of chords, I recommend you take a bit of time and try these, because they're a good way of getting up and down the neck, you know, to give the maximum sort of a good percussive chord if you're playing a lot of these sort of funky type rhythms. Okay, that chord then, you just take it from where you have it with this finger on fret 9, just straight down to fret 4 for that one. So that's 1, 2. Step 3 is just that A chord I showed you before, all those strings held down on fret 2. And then you just go in, sorry, just wait 1 second. 1, 2, 3. So you're back on your A chord for 4, and then 5, just back briefly on A. Number 6 is this one. And all you're doing basically, it's the same position I had for number 1, number 2, that same chord position, only now I'm doing it across frets 1 and 2. That seems to be like the key chord here, number 6, and what I'm trying to do is just, when you're strumming it, don't go heavy on the bass notes, go heavy on the top 4 strings, the top 4 strings. So it go that chord 6, finish off with 7, which is in the back again, and there's just like a little ta-da at the end, which is those 2 strings, E and F. Right, that's the intro sorted out, and I think it continues that way for the verse. I had you to myself, like you around, so that continues for the verse. The same sequences I've already shown you, till you end up on the A. And there's the chorus. What I'm doing for this one is starting off with you put a bar, this bar on the string 7 on the top 5 strings, and you've got as well the other bar is on the top 4 strings on fret 9. And I'm using the little finger for ease of accuracy then, because what I'm going to do is take this bar which was on 7, just take that down to, hang on a sec. Yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention this is like a cadence as well, because there's 7 chords in this. You've got 1, 2, 3, 6, and you're going, sorry, here we go, this chord here, that bar chord. Then you move the first finger down to fret 6, and then you're using this position, that bar chord I was showing you in the intro, and from there, this is like an E shape, but all I'm doing here is forming it on fret 3 on 8 and strings 4 and 5 on 9. So it's, excuse me a sec. And all I'm doing now, moving it down here from down to here, where it ends up on string 3 on 6, string 4 and 5 on 7. And all I'm doing is keeping that finger on here, which is string 4 on 7, and the other 2 strings are going down here to string 3 on 6 and string 2 on 5. So that's basically an A chord that I'm playing there, and you can just keep it where it is. I'll move it up for the first bit of the chorus, and then the second bit is so the second bit is the sequence that you've already learnt from the verse. Alright, the bit where she goes, where it finishes up with the chorus, I want you back. All she seems to do then is just strum the strings a rhythm. There's other rhythms you can, oh sorry, other chords you can incorporate like that one. That one we've already shown you in the chorus. This one is the top 4 strings on fret 9 and the top 2 strings on fret 12. For like part of an octave type note on the E. It's just another way of playing the E. Alright, so that just about wraps it up. Okay, hope that's of some use and some interest to you. Thanks again for watching.